Got Ben Peterson from Knafs and Hamilton. I don't even know your last name. Noel. Hamilton Noel. I'm just showing up to hang out with strangers. Okay, this is how this is working. This trip is dictated strictly by coin flips. So we're doing a loop and we get to decide now, based off of the coin flip, Space Kitty is going to Pinto Lake. Knafs is going to Naturalist Basin.
Here it is.
Oh, yeah, good choice.
It's all the coin, man. It's
all right,
all the coin.
We'll share more as we get on trail. So here we go. Now here's the rundown of kind of what's happening for this week. We're obviously out on a backpacking trip, but Hamilton owns Squak Mountain Co, which makes these fantastic sun shirts, but also these grid fleece hoodies that are super warm, lightweight, and at a very good cost as well. So I'll have one of those on later that I've enjoyed for previous trips. But Ben down here owns Knafs, which is a play on words for knives, right?
Yeah, Knafs is a pocket knife company.
So he makes and designed this cool knife here. The Lander has several iterations. What do you got on your hip there?
Dude, I got a Lulu, man.
A Lulu.
Check this out.
If you've been to Montana,
Cook City, man.
Cook City.
Check that buddy out.
So we'll have some fun with this a little later. But I have questions for Hamilton and questions for Ben. But the idea is to just hang out, do some fishing, and enjoy some time in the Uintas. So it's time to consult the Onyx Backcountry to see where we're at for the day. We're doing a little bit different approach to this basin that we're going to based off of the loop that we're doing. It's a little bit less of a popular route. So I've got everything figured out here, offline downloaded on my Onyx app to kind of see where we're at. We're just about to the main junction that picks us up onto the Highline Trail. So I think that is about 1.5 miles, give or take. And so about 5 miles more to where we're going. Okay, what are we? We're coin flipping.
Have you guys seen this coin? There's your. Will it focus? It's not gonna focus. Forget about it. Knafs and Space City.
Like, I can't see.
I can't see it.
There's your coin. What are we deciding? Everman Lake?
Everman or Jordan?
Everman is tails. Jordan is heads.
All right.
Ready? Everman it is.
Everman it is.
All right.
Is that this one?
No, it's
Okay.
not.
Dang it.
It's just 5 more miles. So.
5 more miles. No, this is fun because now we don't have to be around all the scout groups.
Yeah.
We'll see.
They do have Rice Krispies though.
They do have Rice Krispies and pork hoagies.
The coin has really worked out.
The coin has worked
The
out.
coin knows.
We're going to Naturalist first.
Yeah, which
and
is
then,
what we wanted to do.
Everman.
Yeah.
So.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're going this way. So we have made it to camp. The mosquitoes are already bugging, mosquitoing, but we got water. Now we're trying to decide, do we actually swim or are we gonna wimp out?
That's a coin toss.
I'm nervous about this. Secretly, I don't want to swim now.
Kitty is swim.
Kitty is swim.
Cats hate water.
Cats love water today. Oh, you don't have to swim.
Oh, look at that. Okay, maybe tomorrow.
I'm going swimming. You don't have to.
I brought a hammock on this trip, the Superior Gear Starlight with the Superior Gear comforter. So I've got a tree, a little small, but it's kind of the best option with all the dead trees that are around, so we'll see how that goes. But these guys are gonna share a tent, and I'm gonna be off the ground. Well, it's all set up, but I hope it goes well. Just because I'm not one that really loves gathered in hammocks, but we're gonna try this Superior one and see how it goes. And I'm gonna keep the tarp probably not deployed tonight and see how the weather goes. It's supposed to be really nice. Fingers crossed. I want it to go well. Coin flip. Wait.
Chili mac with beef
or
the
Mountain
rice
House
and
flip.
chicken? Okay, chili mac is heads.
Chili Mac's heads.
Oh, chili mac.
Yeah!
I'm sorry, Hamilton. Amazing.
All right, flip for me. Outdoor pantry, home style turkey dinner, packet gourmet, Texas State Fair chili. Tails.
Yep.
Home style turkey dinner.
Chili comes tomorrow.
Chili comes tomorrow.
Yeah, my grandpa gave me.
Look at this. Look at this.
It's a Svea 123, which I don't know, but I'm guessing it's from the 60s, and I think he used to use it back when he was a Boy Scout. So I was gonna see if I could get it working again. But yeah, you like literally it's connected to the gas tank. You pour the gas in here, and then use a little key to open it up or close it, and then yeah, that's like the grill that you put on top. So we'll see if we can get it to work.
So
Cool
Hamilton sent a picture of this yesterday in a group chat, and I was like, "Is that a medieval device?"
It looks a little bit like it, huh?
It's amazing.
So
Let's see if it works. Should we flip a coin on whether or not it's gonna blow up?
I mean, it's not much, but it's like.
There's actually flame coming out of the jet.
Oh. No, it's gone.
Chili mac.
It's good.
Chili mac might be the worst mountain house of all time. That's what I had. Yeah? You guys let me know.
I don't think anyone would disagree with you.
But it also is spicy. I mean, it's just bad.
So we've got the Lulu, Ben's design.
My
Right?
knife, yep. My mess.
It's pretty cool. This thing actually has a really good feel to it.
It is wonderful at whittling. Like, if you're looking for like a big old camp knife, this ain't it. The thing I like about it is when you're whittling, it just works nicely. It's not too big. I used to backpack with a lot of SE Azula knives, and they don't whittle very well. They're about this size, but they don't whittle. And so,
Why is that?
just the blade stock's pretty thick.
And the grind on it?
mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Because don't they do kind of like a Scandi grind? Or is it?
They don't do a Scandi, they do I think it's either convex or flat.
Okay. It's the Moras that do
Yeah.
the Scandi grind.
Moras do Scandis, and
Which
so,
can be pretty...
yeah. So this is actually a Scandi.
Okay.
It is not a full Scandi because it doesn't go to 0 degrees, so it has a micro bevel. This is a little nerdy, but what that does is it prevents it from chipping. So the first prototypes, they chipped like crazy.
Yeah.
So we put that micro bevel on, they don't chip anymore.
Or also like our matching squawks.
We're rocking squawks.
There's a lot of product placement in this video.
I know. I feel like it's like the Truman Show where it's like, wouldn't you like a knife and a sweater?
But here's the thing. Ben owns a knife brand.
I do.
He designs knives.
I get to say
And-
this is how big it will be, how round, all
Yeah.
the things. Like,
So yeah, we're gonna talk about knives, and we're gonna talk about products, place the product, and then Hamilton, he makes these squawk hoodies. So there you go,
can we call them sweaters?
the sweater. I like sweaters.
So I always like think of scenarios when I'm designing. I'm like, what would this thing do well? And
Yeah,
this guy
it
just
doesn't
loves-
do a good job at repelling mosquitoes.
No,
That was
no.
a fail.
That was not in the job description for it though. Do your backpacking people, backcountry exposure people, do they whittle? Do they sit around and whittle
I
around
don't know.
campfires?
Ask him.
What do the people do?
Pull the.
Here's what I want to know from the people.
You got to say this. Leave down in the comments.
Oh, is this how we YouTube? Down in the comments, I want to know what you do when you're out.
How do you fill your time?
How do you fill your time? Like, this is evening. It's currently 8:15. And what do you do around a campfire? Do you sing? Do you bring a guitar? Do you, like, I don't know, do you play parcheesi? I don't even know what parcheesi is, but it sounds fun. You know? Like, how do you fill your time when you're camping?
Well, we're getting close to 10 o'clock at this point, and that means it's pretty much bedtime. But we just had some really good conversation. Ben and I kept whittling while Hamilton caught some fish. He went up to a different lake, and yeah, so I think it's time to turn in, enjoy the stars tonight. We're both going without rain flies, so hopefully the condensation from the wet meadow here doesn't get too bad, but yeah, we'll see you in the morning for another great day. Morning is upon us. How did everybody do last night?
Pretty good.
Is the tent big enough?
Not bad.
Tent was great.
It's a 3-man, so we got plenty of room.
Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. Check out this bright orange.
Yeah, look at this color. Do you like that? I think it's like sunrise orange or
See
something
through
like that.
through everywhere.
Yeah.
So what is this?
Won't lose me. So this is one of our Alpha Direct prototypes. We'll probably come out with one in the next 2-3 months. It's a ultralight fabric. For those who aren't familiar with Alpha Direct, it breathes super well. But then you throw a layer on top of it and it insulates really well, almost like a down. And then it's ultra lightweight. So yeah, just testing it out, seeing how we like the fit, and yeah.
I like it. Yeah, between that, this grid fleece, and the sun hoodie you've got, it's a pretty cool, like an offering of options for some base layers and mid layers. So if you haven't checked out Squak, check them out, because really good prices as well, which is huge. I think these are $60.
Yep.
Yeah. It's amazing price, and they pay for shipping.
Hamilton found 2 horseshoes. The only natural thing to do is play horseshoes.
Ben's up by 1.
1-0.
Now you go.
So I go first because I
you
got
go
the.
first.
Ooh, bad release.
But not horrible.
Oh, too hard. Well, we got a pretty short day today, but it's going to be kind of some off-trail stuff to just kind of, I don't know, not unnecessarily backtrack. There's a waterfall over here that I want to go see as well, so I'm just pulling up OnX to take a look at kind of what the route looks like today. Got everything downloaded, make some waypoints, kind of see what makes the most sense. But I kind of want to go see that waterfall.
I want to see the waterfall.
You want to go see the waterfall? We'll go see the waterfall, and then we'll mark it, because I'm coming back to this spot next month. So that is something that I really like about OnX, by the way, is on here I've got a route mapped for my trip next week, and I happen to be right where part of that route goes through. So I can do some like surveying, I guess, of what's going on over there. And I'm going to use that to be able to get a better idea of what is going to be the best option, because it's kind of an aggressive route. So I can look at the topo lines on OnX, make waypoints, get that information while I'm out here in the field, and then I can use that to help plan better trips later. So really nice way to use the app. So shall we do it? What's the choice here? What are we flipping?
The choice is there's a waterfall on the other side of this meadow. The debate is, do we go up close and see it, or do we let it be? Kitty says, heads is waterfall. Ready? That's heads. I don't know if I feel good about this one.
We're having a dilemma. This might be another coin flip.
Yeah.
Just pull it out. The dilemma is, do we walk through this marsh and get our feet wet? Ben doesn't want to get his feet wet. And I said it's like pseudo swimming. And he said, no, it's not. Okay, tails is we walk through the marsh. Heads is
Keto motherland.
we find the tree line and the driest route.
Praying for heads. Dang it! I hate you guys. On without a fight.
Say that again.
Do you see the marsh? I lost. I will go down without a fight, but I don't agree with this.
What's the best route here?
On the tree line. Am I salty? Yes, I'm salty.
It's not even 10 o'clock.
I know.
So we're gonna coin toss to go get wet underneath the waterfall.
Heads, we head on over.
Heads up.
Tails, we put our tails behind our legs and go home.
You can go home and keep going. There it is. Head on over, man.
Head on over.
Oh!
You know, everything we want to do just happens on a coin toss.
We're making our way up to the waterfall. It is beautiful. That's what I love about Naturalist Basin, is you have these big cliff edges and there's waterfalls all over. This one I don't think gets many people up to it, so that's exciting. There's kind of an obscure part of the basin. It's really cold.
That is silly. How long do you have to stay? I'm done.
So we're just kind of working off trail here, following this stream that came down from the waterfall, which that was awesome. It was a beneficial coin flip. It's a hot day again today, so having wet clothes is a nice way to cool down. Well, I've injured myself. I just stepped on a flower that just came under my foot and I slipped from it being like vegetation and wrecked my shin right on the rock. It really hurts.
Those are doozies, man.
I'm surprised it's not bleeding more though. It's gonna scab like crazy, but man, ouch.
Do you do this stuff on purpose for YouTube?
No, totally planned that. It was totally planned. No, I think that's like a good mention. Is like anything can happen anytime. We're off trail. We're going down this kind of steep area through these boulders, and that could have been way worse. Like my foot could have got caught, and it could easily be a broken tib. All right, we made it to our camp. We're here at Pinto Lake, and this is a site that I've not been to before, and it's really nice. Got some good hammock trees, which is nice. Don't have really any dead trees around to worry about, so excited about that. And lots of action on the water, so we'll get some fishing here in a little bit. But I'm gonna get my hammock set up. It's been a good day. Really nice day, and just really enjoying the company. These guys are a lot of fun to a lot of fun to hang out with. Good conversation. I'll tell you what, it has been a day. Today was supposed to be like a more casual day, less miles. But we went up to Margot Lake, which I've always wanted to go there, and it was beautiful. That place was so stunning. But that is a rough off-trail walk. I wonder if there is a better trail, but I don't know. I'll have to ask a friend of mine that's been up there and threw my line in for a little bit, but just didn't really pan out. So I'm not gonna say it wasn't worth it, because it was worth it. It was an extra 3 miles, and my feet are kind of beat up. I've got 3 blisters, 1 on each foot right behind my big toe, and then on my left foot on my heel. Haven't had blisters for quite some time, so that's a bummer. But it's dinner time, and this time I'm trying Packet Gourmet for the very first time. And I'm excited about it. People have raved about this for a long time, so we'll see how it goes. But Texas State Fair chili, and I hope that it is good, because the turkey dinner from Outdoor Pantry was good enough, but it's not the best meal I've had. And the good to go meal today was less than ideal. I was not a fan of that. So I hope that this experiment has a better payoff than the previous meals that I've had on this trip. Tell me this, do I look cute? I realized that I had actually brought this, and I just needed that reprieve from the mosquitoes, man. Just driving me absolutely bonkers. But I'm trying something new on this trip, at least this product specifically. I'm gonna try this Tailwind recovery mix. And this is chocolate, so I'm gonna mix it into this bottle, which I don't know, is about 16 ounces or so. I don't think I've had enough calories today, and that's an additional 240 calories on top of the 680 or so that are in this Texas State chili. So we're gonna try that. I'm excited about it. Chocolate and water. Maybe it's a little bit like a Yoo-hoo, but we'll see. Bottoms up. Let's see how this tastes. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. I mean, it really does kind of have like a Yoo-hoo taste. It's chocolate mix and water, but it's like, that is good. Man, I like finding new stuff that just adds to making the day a little better. So that is the Tailwind Nutrition Recovery Mix. First time trying it. That's not sponsored. Just have been excited about their products after doing a podcast interview with them. So it's after 9 o'clock now. It's time to just kind of wind things up for the night and go to bed. So beautiful night. Pretty swarmy with the mosquitoes, but it's been a good day. So we will catch you in the morning. Well, good morning. It's approaching, I think it's like 7:30, almost 8 o'clock. So funny how last day you tend to go a little bit faster. It's that back to the barn syndrome. I gotta say, I enjoy the hammock, but I don't love the hammock. I have one big issue that I have to figure out, and that is I get so much pressure on my heels that my feet hurt being in the hammock. So I don't love that. And otherwise, I slept incredibly warm. That Superior Gear hammock is a really, really good sleep. It's the best sleep that I've had in a gathered in hammock. I'll say that.
There's a moose!
Doesn't seem too bothered by us. It was funny, I was gonna start making jokes and then a moose showed up. You've seen an elk? You've seen a moose? Fish? Muskrat?
Muskrat.
Man, lots of things.
Duck.
Windmills?
Windmills.
Barking spiders? So I was coined a new trail name this morning. What has it been?
Windmill.
Do you want to get some context?
Yeah, so I noticed in the breeze his hammock was kind of swaying as if there was wind behind it. But I quickly realized it was human-powered wind, so he got the nickname Windmill.
So if you want to call me Windmill Exposure,
Backcountry Windmill Exposure.
new name. Introvert Devin didn't like that. What happened there, Ben?
We coin flipped it. He set up the shot. I said kitty equals skip. And then we skipped because we won it.
How'd that look? Give me a rating out of 10. 10 being amazing, 5 being semi-amazing, and 2, please don't ever do that again on camera.
So this is a classic gas station knife, which is amazing. In fact, it is missing.
Right.
No, and that's cool. It's missing a back screw, which I love.
Character.
So it's all wiggly. See that? It's because you have a screw missing. Not you. Your knife does. But this is a cool knife because this to me is like where you start in knives, and I love it because nobody buys my knives until they buy this knife. So I get a kick out of it. This inlay is fantastic. The blade coating is fantastic. This partial serration, like this is a classic starter knife, which is amazing. Good for you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Well done.
Well, we just met some wonderful gentlemen out on the trail. You saw here on the video, and I didn't capture it, but Ben did. We ended up giving them a couple landers.
They had to have them.
They had to have them.
They needed them.
They needed them. It was awesome. So, Braden and
Blake,
if you're watching, thanks for hanging out with us for a few minutes.
that was cool.
Hope you enjoy the knives. But we're making our way to the car, and it's steep, and it's shade time. How's everybody doing?
Good. Good to be in the shade.
Yeah, but it's beautiful. I love this big canyon right here. We're kind of walking through a burn scar, limits the amount of shade. Well, I ran out of water, and thankfully there became access to the stream again. It's nice and cold. Get some electrolytes in here. It's way hotter than I thought it was going to be today. But we're working through this burn area, so there's like no shade whatsoever. So thanks to these guys for letting me stop to get some water because I ran out. Yay. We did it. We made it back.
It's awesome.
High five. High five. Gentlemen, thank you. And that's a wrap. That was a good time.
Yeah, thanks. That's
Really,
fun.
really good loop and good conversation. Just awesome. So, why don't you check out Knafs, check out Squak, and links down in the description. Thanks for hanging out, guys.
Yeah, thanks. That was fun.
So, all right, we'll keep it short. See you guys.